Right now, a silent killer is creeping across Europe. It's not a virus, not a superbug. It's a deadly fungus called Aspergillus, and it's targeting the vulnerable. Aspergillus is a mold that's literally everywhere, hiding in rotting leaves, lurking in damp basements, even floating in the air we breathe every single day. For most of us, it's no big deal, just a part of nature. But for some, especially those with weakened immune systems, this mold isn't just a nuisance, it's a lethal predator waiting to strike. Fact 1. Aspergillosis targets lungs. Here's the first critical fact you need to know. Aspergillus can spark a devastating disease called aspergillosis. This isn't just a cough or a cold. It's a brutal attack on your lungs, causing relentless coughing, shortness of breath that makes every step a struggle, and fevers that leave you drained. For people with compromised immune systems, like those fighting cancer or recovering from transplants, this infection can spread like wildfire through the body, often with fatal consequences. Fact 2. Climate change fuels spread. Second fact, and it's a big one, climate change is pouring fuel on this fire. Warmer temperatures and higher humidity are creating a perfect storm for Aspergillus to thrive. It's like giving this fungus a 5-star resort to grow and spread. New regions in Europe, places that were once too cold or dry, are now seeing outbreaks as the fungus moves in, taking advantage of the changing environment to reach more people than ever before. Fact 3. High-risk groups vulnerable. Some people are way more vulnerable than others. We're talking about cancer patients battling through chemotherapy, organ transplant survivors fighting to stay healthy, and folks with chronic lung conditions like COPD or asthma. For these people, Aspergillus isn't just a mold. It's a loaded gun, ready to go off at any moment. Their bodies can't fight it off the way most of us can, making them prime targets for this relentless fungus. Fact 4. Fungicides create superstrains. The way we're farming is making this fungus even stronger. Farmers use fungicides to protect crops from mold. But here's the problem. Aspergillus is learning to outsmart these chemicals. Overuse of fungicides is creating super-resistant strains of the fungus that laugh in the face of our best drugs. This means that when people get sick, the treatments we rely on are starting to fail, leaving doctors scrambling for solutions. Fact 5. Attacks multiple organs. Aspergillosis doesn't always stop at the lungs. In the worst cases, this fungus can go rogue, invading your sinuses, your brain, or even your heart. When it spreads like this, it causes catastrophic damage that's incredibly hard to treat. We're talking life-altering complications, long hospital stays, and a fight for survival that pushes medical teams to their limits. Fact 6. Antifungal resistance rising. Fighting Aspergillus is becoming a losing battle for some. The antifungal drugs we've relied on for years are starting to fail as this fungus builds resistance. It's like the fungus is evolving faster than our medicine can keep up. Early diagnosis is absolutely critical, but catching it in time is tough because the symptoms can mimic other illnesses, leaving patients and doctors playing a dangerous guessing game. Fact 7. Who's global warning? The World Health Organization is raising a red flag, and it's a big one. They've named Aspergillus one of the most dangerous fungal threats on the planet. It's not just a problem in Europe, it's a global crisis that's getting worse. The WHO is calling for more research, better drugs, and widespread awareness to stop this fungus before it claims even more lives. Fact 8. Occupational exposure risks. Your job could put you in the crosshairs. Construction workers tearing down old buildings, farmers working with crops or compost, and anyone in damp or dusty environments are at higher risk. These places are like playgrounds for Aspergillus spores, and breathing them in day after day can set the stage for serious infections, especially if your health is already compromised. Fact 9. Fungal balls cause harm. Aspergillus can create something called aspergillomas, fungal balls that grow inside your lungs. These aren't just creepy, they're dangerous. They can cause severe bleeding, chest pain, and breathing problems, and in many cases, the only way to get rid of them is through risky surgery. This is one more reason why this fungus is so terrifying. Fact 10. Homes can harbor mold. Your own home could be a breeding ground for Aspergillus. Leaky pipes, flooded basements, or poor ventilation can turn your living space into a moldy nightmare. If you're not checking for water damage or keeping humidity in check, you're basically rolling out the red carpet for this fungus to grow and spread right under your roof. Fact 11. Allergic reactions common. Aspergillus doesn't always infect. It can also cause allergic reactions. For some people, just breathing in its spores can trigger asthma-like symptoms, wheezing, shortness of breath, or even skin rashes that itch like crazy. This is especially common for folks with asthma or allergies, turning a simple mold into a daily health battle. Fact 12. Hospital-acquired infections. Hospitals can be a danger zone for Aspergillus. Patients on ventilators with catheters or in intensive care are more likely to pick up this infection in medical settings. The very places meant to heal can become breeding grounds for this fungus if air quality and hygiene aren't tightly controlled, putting already sick people at even greater risk. Fact 13. New drugs slow progress. Scientists are racing to develop new antifungal drugs, but it's a slow and expensive process. Creating medicines that can take down resistant Aspergillus strains takes years of research, millions of dollars, and a lot of trial and error. Right now, we're playing catch-up, and the fungus is still one step ahead. Fact 14. A global health crisis. This isn't just Europe's fight. Aspergillus is a growing problem in Africa, Asia, the Americas, pretty much everywhere. Rising global temperatures and changing environments are making it a worldwide health crisis. No country is immune, and without global cooperation, this fungus will keep spreading unchecked. You don't have to feel helpless against this threat. There are steps you can take to protect yourself and your loved ones. Keep your home free of mold by fixing leaks and improving ventilation. Wear a mask when you're in damp or dusty places, like attics or construction sites. And if you notice symptoms like a persistent cough, fever, or trouble breathing, don't wait. Get to a doctor right away. Early action can save lives. This is our wake-up call, and we can't ignore it. Learn everything you can about Aspergillus. Share what you know with your friends and family, and support the researchers who are fighting to stop this silent killer. Every conversation, every donation, every step forward counts. Together, we have the power to save countless lives from this growing threat. We can't let Aspergillus win this fight. Head to website link to dive deeper into the facts, spread awareness, and help fund the research we desperately need. Let's come together as a global community and shut this fungus down for good. The time to act is now. Lives are counting on us.